You ever feel frustrated by speaking to potential clients on the phone, but for whatever reason, none of them enroll? Well, I want to share with you the number one reason why potential prospects don't enroll with you as paying coaching clients. My name is Yuri Elkaim, founder of Healthpreneur. Just in case you don't know who I am, taking a walk in the beautiful woods here in Toronto today. And this is the cool thing about running a business online, is you get to do all these cool things and shoot videos like this in the forest. But most importantly, I'm here to serve you, and I want to give you a really important insight today about how to be more effective when you're speaking to people on the phone. I'm not going to get into like tactics and strategies and frameworks and scripts and stuff like that. I want to give you something really that's probably even above and beyond that, that's really important to master. The number one reason why people don't enroll with you is the same reason dogs attack certain people. Yes. Let me give you some context here. You ever know those people who are afraid of dogs, and then dogs seem to gravitate aggressively towards those people, hopefully not biting them, but just a little bit more aggressive towards them, because the dogs can pick up on this energy. They can sense that something is not right with that person in terms of the fear that that person might have. So the number one thing we can do around those types of situations is we can help that person become more comfortable, confident, and certain, less fearful in and around dogs, so they have a more commanding energy. So what does that have to do with you and enrollment calls, which is what we're talking about, right? Consulting calls, appointment calls, whatever you want to call them. The number one reason people don't enroll when they're on the phone or actually even face-to-face with you is because they're not 100% certain that you can help them. That's what it comes down to. Either they're uncertain about your ability to help them, or they're uncertain about their ability to actually do it for themselves. But again, this is kind of above and beyond that. It's what people pick up on is an undertone. It's kind of like this, how we talk about like verbal and nonverbal communication, right? You can see what I'm speaking about. You can see my lips. But if there's something unsaid that is often picked up, that's the nonverbal communication. We know that it's about 93% of communication is nonverbal, which means that even if you're on the phone, there are things that you're doing and feeling that people can pick up on. There's actually a study about this, and I can't remember the actual source. They showed that when you come on a phone call, on a phone conversation, without even being face-to-face with someone, the prospect, their physiology can pick up your physiology. So if you're coming in stressed and fearful, that prospective client picks that up and their cortisol levels can match yours. I mean, that's insane, right? So the number one thing we need to think about is if people are not enrolling with us, it's because we are not 100% certain in our skin. We're not certain with what we're selling. We're not fully confident in ourselves. We're not fully confident in commanding a certain price, whatever it might be. There's a split energy. There's, I think this is good for you, but I'm not quite sure. And that's a very different position to come from versus, I know with every telomere in my DNA that this is exactly what you need to do. And if you do this and we work together, you will get results. There's a very different energy that comes with that level of certainty. And at the end of the day, that's what people are buying, is they're buying certainty. That's what a coach is going to do. It's going to give a good coach will give you certainty in the sense of more predictable results, more money, more health, whatever it is, with less frustration. But if you as the coach, as the person on the phone, do not fully believe in what you're offering, you have to go back to the drawing board and you need to do the work. You need to make your program better. You need to make you better. You need to work on your limiting beliefs. You have to work on your mindset, because that's where everything starts. Just like with a dog, the person who's fearful of dogs has to work on themselves. It's not that people don't have the money to spend. It's not that they don't want the change that they say they want. It's because there's something just a little bit off with that discussion with you in most cases. And I'm not trying to blame you or anything like that. But again, we do these calls every single week, dozens upon dozens of them. And we've talked to a lot of health entrepreneurs. And we see this come up, right? And we see it come up in their businesses. So I'm talking from experience when I share this with you, is that you have to become certain in yourself. You have to be rooted in your beliefs, and you have to understand, you have to make those prospects understand that what you can help them achieve is phenomenal. And you have to believe that. So you have to go to work on yourself first and foremost. Second, you work on your program or your offer, and then you have to be able to deliver that in a way that is just so powerful. So that's the number one reason why clients don't enroll with you. And if you want help with this, if you want help attracting more clients, help enrolling them with a little bit more ease and less frustration, then I'd invite you to check out our free training. It's called the 7-Figure Health Business Blueprints. We're going to walk you through our 4-step process. This is our exact business model in Healthpreneur. It's the exact business model we help our clients deploy, and it simplifies your life big time. In the training, you're also going to discover how this 4-step process feeds into enrolling clients, especially if you're doing phone calls with prospective clients, or even if you're doing face-to-face stuff. So if you like this kind of stuff, and if you want to be able to enroll more clients with more ease, without feeling salesy, without doing that kind of nonsense, then click on the link somewhere on this video or on the video itself and check that out today. So thanks so much for joining me. Yuri Elkaim here, signing off from the woods. I'll see you soon.